welcome back. Joining us virtually today is friend of the show, April Sins. April, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me, Taylor. I'm excited to show you these strawberry recipes.
I'm excited too. These sound incredible. You don't usually think strawberries can be in a salsa, but you can kind of show us how. What do we need to do at home?
Definitely. So right now, getting into spring, we're getting into strawberry season. So we're getting to where strawberries are more plentiful. So it's a great time to buy them because it's always smart to shop in season when you want to get the best prices for your produce. So I have the strawberry cucumber salsa that we're going to be making today. And so I have some strawberries that are chopped up.
Ooh.
And basically this is great because you're just going to slice and dice everything and put it together. And then I have some cucumbers right here that I'm going to be adding in, and it's like a pack of strawberries and then one cucumber.
Okay.
And then what we're going to add to that is sort of some savory, kind of really flavorful ingredients too. And we're going to add a little bit of onion. I have some red onion. You can exchange that with green onion or shallots if you want.
Okay.
I have some fresh cilantro, which you could use dried if you have dried as well. Just a little bit of salt. And then we're going to top it with some lime juice.
Ooh.
Now the lime juice, yeah, I have a fresh lime. And what the lime juice does is basically ties it all together. And so you can see all these really delicious ingredients just kind of blended together are going to make just a really refreshing salsa. But not only can you eat this with either, you can eat it with cinnamon chips or with regular chips, but you could also top it like on fish, chicken, maybe tacos, those sorts of things. And one of the best things about strawberries is 8 a day is actually only 45 calories and gives us 140% of our daily value of vitamin C, which a lot of people don't think of.
No.
Yeah.
And you know, strawberries are sweet too. So if you have like a sweet tooth, I always turn to strawberries whenever I have that.
That's what I always say. It's like nature's candy.
Yeah, they really are. And this salsa, it's so easy and it's so bright. I love all of the colors in this.
So beautifully colorful, and it'll just add really a nice color to anything. And I always say, eat a rainbow. You get all those different colors of those different fruits and vegetables, and just makes your dish delicious.
Yeah, and so April, we're going to be checking back in with you in our second half hour. We're making another strawberry dish, and I can't wait for this. Do you want to give us a hint of what it is?
Yes, it's called gazpacho, and I'm going to tell you all about what it is.
I am excited. I'm on the edge of my seat because it's a fun word to say, let's be honest.
It's really good.
April, thank you. We'll check back in later on, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break. We're on to the next. April, this one is a gazpacho.
Yes, it's gazpacho.
I've never had it before.
I know a lot of people have it, and like I was telling you, the first time I ever tried it, I was like, I'm not sure about how I feel about a cold soup, but it's actually really, really good, really refreshing, super fresh tasting. So a gazpacho is a cold soup that started with blended vegetables, and it actually originated with tomatoes, and so usually it's like a tomato base. Now this one we're going to add strawberries with the tomatoes. So it's a very unique blend, but I'm telling you, it is good.
I'm going to take your word on this.
Yes, you have to try it. It's really easy. All you need is a blender, and we're just going to take the strawberries and dice them up. I'm actually going to add the leaves in with the strawberries. You can actually, it's like mind-blowing, you can actually eat the leaves from the strawberry. There's a name for it. It's called a calyx. Calyx, and they're edible. It's fine.
I never
to leave
knew
them in.
this.
Yeah, and so like if you're ever making a smoothie and you're using fresh strawberries, just leave them in. Just pop them in there.
I've wasted so much time chopping them up.
Right. And then the cucumbers. So similar ingredients to the salsa that we made. So we had cucumbers, strawberries. Now we're going to add some tomatoes. Now I actually had a little bit of tomato salsa left over, like that was in a jar. I'm just adding that in. But you could also use canned tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. Some other ingredients are going to be some garlic. I have some minced garlic. And then the spice adds a delicious kick from some jalapenos. Make sure to take out the seeds and the membrane so it's not too spicy. And a little bit of sherry vinegar, sherry vinegar. is going to be another key ingredient in there. You're going to blend this up. I'm going to show you. I'm going to save your ears today with the blender. But this is how it turns out, and it is really, really good. It's a cold soup, refreshing, very spring feeling,
Yeah.
and you can have it on its own. You can eat it with chips, maybe, or maybe have it with a grilled cheese, or you can pair it with what you want. But it's really good, and then you got your vegetables and your fruit there too.
I love this. I think this is such a clever way to get strawberries and eat strawberries.
Hmm.
And two, like, we love soup, but it's getting hot. It's getting
Hmm.
hotter outside. So, you might not want a hot soup. And this is a great alternative, I think.
It's so good. It's very refreshing. You get all the little spice from the jalapeno. You get the sweetness of the strawberries, and then that freshness from the cucumber. It's a really great combination.
I might need to try that with some chips and see. See, I wish you were here so we could try it together.
I know. Yeah, definitely. You and Adam should definitely try this recipe.
It might not come
So
out as
good.
good. April, you've seen our disasters. Oh gosh. Well, April, if people want to learn more about recipes and stuff that you guys do at Rouse's, how can they really quick?
Oh, yeah. Go on rouses.com and click on cooking. There's a ton of recipes on there for all seasons of the year.
I love this. April, thank you so much for sharing these recipes with us today.
Thanks for having me today. It was fun.
Of